So with her speech, Power of the Voice, will you please welcome up Deborah Rockley. Deborah Rockley with Power of the Voice.
How would you tell a person that the person that they love most dearly in the world has died? How would you tell a person that, congratulations, you've just got a new job? How would you tell a person that money, tax lotto, they've just won $5 million? You would use, that's right, the power of the voice. Your voice is probably one of the most underrated tools that you can ever use. It can take you from one extreme to the other. It's not about having a powerful voice. It's not about projecting to the back of the room. It's all about the different tones, the different volumes, the pitch, the rate, and so on. It's a very, very important tool that we all take for granted, and often we don't use to its full extent. It can make or break a speech. I could stand here and talk about my voice for quite a while, and then you'll get really sick of me, and then you don't want to talk to me anymore, and then I'm just going to go on and on, and on. It's really going to be mundane, it's going to be horrible. Whereas, if I change my pitch, and change the phrase just a little bit, and then you notice you're actually listening to me. I'm actually getting a few smiles now. So it can actually really, really change a whole conversation, a whole listening or a speech or a campaign for a politician and so forth. It is a really, really important tool and very close to my heart as a mother. How many times have we had to use our voice? How many characters in the story time at bedtime? Maybe 1, 5, 10, sometimes 20 different voices we have to come up with. You're a king. Silly, you're a princess. You can be a big barking dog. You can be all sorts of different characters just by changing your voice. What I'd like to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is just get you to ignore my body movements. So imagine I'm not moving anything at all. Close your eyes and let me paint a picture for you. Mr. Puny comes in to a job interview, and Miss Large comes into a job interview. Mr. Puny says, "Thank you very much. I think I'm going to be absolutely brilliant at this job." Miss Large says, "Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to be really, really good at this job." Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you can all open your eyes now. I've really screwed with your minds, haven't I? Because Mr. Puny didn't sound like Mr. Puny was going to sound like, did he? And Ms. Large didn't sound like she was going to sound like either. So here we go by words are not always the meanings of the sounds, words are not always what they intended to come out like. So they put a perception in our brains, but you can change the way it is actually expressed purely by your voice. One way of doing that is to actually, I'll give you two words that can change the way someone is speaking. Hello, darling. Now that's a really cheeky little sound, isn't it? Hello, darling. Just a very genuine 2 words, same thing. Hello, darling. Again, very somber, something's wrong. And hello, darling. We don't need to explain that one, it's too weird. So, 2 words, 4 different ways, and there's hundreds of different ways that you can say those same 2 words. It's all about the power of the voice. How many times have we listened to media shows or media interviews, and you hear, for instance, especially topical at the moment, is Kevin Rudd, Julia Gillard being interviewed, and they're standing there, they've got the microphone, they're talking away, saying all the wonderful things that politicians always say. And then all of a sudden, they press something. sudden you hear the Julia Gillard answering, no, I don't agree with that. What does she not agree with? Who knows? We can't hear what that person is asking them. They're not projecting. They don't have a microphone. It is very important that we hear everything, that we understand what is being said and that it's being expressed correctly. Also, we need to project according to the person or the position of the person or what we're actually trying to say to them. We're not going to come bumbling into a room and project as loud as we possibly can when we're going into a job interview. And we don't want the other people or the competition to hear what we're saying so that they walk in and then say the same thing that sounds better than you do. Or you want to be really quiet and talk about some personal issues. You're not becoming bumbling and yelling and projecting over the top of everybody else. So every time we talk to someone, every time we say something, we always change the volume, the pitch, the rate, and the quality of the way we speak. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, the power of the voice is very, very important. Use your tool to the best of your abilities. And next time you speak